Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, it's always great to get a visit from the Arts Council of Greater Baton Rouge here. They always have so many exciting things going on. And here to tell us about a few of them is Renee Chatelain. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Haven't had you on in a while. Always so much taking place up there. I know you have some new and exciting developments to tell the folks about. So what's going on with the Arts Council?
We do have so many things, and it's really exciting. And it's exciting in the city to see so many vibrant arts projects. For us, we really are focusing on kids and a kids camp for spring break. That's March 28th through April 2nd. This one's pretty special. We call it Artsplosion because kids are really going to get a taste of all the different genres of art. They will have opera, they will have visual arts programming as well as movement, and we'll visit a lot of the sites around downtown Baton Rouge, which is really key. Great museums, great places to visit like LASM, the LSU Museum of Art, and this Capitol Museum as well. So some special things about that camp too is that they'll have a special show just for them with the Cyrus Chestnut Trio, which is one of our River City Jazz Masters artists. So he's agreed to come during the day and give them, a real special show geared toward kids. And then the real kicker is that they will participate in constructing costumes and set pieces and be part of the opening ceremony kids parade for Fest for All. So we're excited about that.
That sounds like a really wonderful program because it really combines, everything. You got some arts, you have some education, some history, and even some hands-on, right?
Absolutely. And that's the thing about the arts, is that the arts really helps you to explore science, technology, in all aspects, as well as the history of this city and identifying what's so great about it, and really history in general. So we can, through that genre or through those mini genres, bring lots of different elements in for kids. And we even said we love this camp so much we wish we could actually attend it. And so we just welcome anybody. If you're spending spring break here in Baton Rouge, sign your kids up for camp. It's just really a great day program.
That's true, because not everybody leaves town, during that time, and you need somewhere to go with the kids being out of school. And what better spot for them than somewhere where they get such a great experience?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, I know when most people think of the Arts Council, one of the things that comes right to mind is Fest for All. It obviously has a great history here in the capital area. Tell us what's coming up for 2016 Fest for All.
Well, I really love Fest for All because I started as a kid performing in Fest for All many, many years ago. And so it's really great to sort of be coordinating this year's Fest for All. And what we love about this year is some of the great traditions still exist. We have over 100 folk artists, craftsmen, and visual artists that will be really selling their items, but also just exhibiting them. But we're also going to really amp up the performing arts. And we will have lots of local artists that are participating. We have a really great scavenger hunt for people that is being coordinated by Opera Louisiana. We have Playmakers of Baton Rouge, among other arts organizations here, working with us to celebrate Shakespeare. So we're going to shake it up with Shakespeare and have different activities to celebrate April, which is the 400th anniversary of Shakespeare's death and kind of a landmark place. We have a guest artist group, Dragon House, which is a dance animation group. If you've seen So You Think You Can Dance, Cyrus and those other guys who do this great sort of dance animation, they'll be here. They'll be working with the kids at Artsplosion during the week, and we'll also be performing during Fest for All. And we have an incredible music lineup with world music, local and regional artists coming in, and we're really, really excited about the diversity of arts that we're going to be celebrating.
Well, I know that the folks out there are going to want to get their kids involved in Artsplosion, or if they just want to find out more about the Arts Council, what do they need to do to take part in that program, and where do they need to go for more information?
They can go to our website. In fact, you can register online, and that's at artsbr.org. And we are happy to talk to them also by phone if they want to call 225-344-8558. That's the Arts Council phone number, and we can answer any of their questions. We'd love also to have volunteers for Fest for All, so if you want to come in and volunteer, we're happy to have you too.
Outstanding. Thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, if you smell something good cooking here in the greater Baton Rouge area, it's probably coming from one of our great sponsors, Podna's Barbecue. Take a look, everybody.
We're the largest barbecue restaurant chain in Louisiana, the best, certainly. Still doing it the way we did it in the late 70s. We have great food, great prices, and great people that work for us. The man that does most of the cooking comes in at 7 a.m. and basically fires the pits up. The wood puts out smoke, and the smoke is your flavoring that you get into the meat. Barbecue is a process, and you have to do certain steps, and you don't cut out any step to prepare the food just to go on to the pit. Well, when we first started back in 1983 in Baton Rouge, we only offered 3 entrees. We had beef brisket, pork sausage, and we had pork ribs. Since then, we do barbecue chicken, we do barbecue pulled pork, and we do a ham that's actually very, very good. And all of them are very, very well prepared and very well smoked, and it's just great barbecue. We've got something that everybody can enjoy. A lot of people think they don't like barbecue, but they may never have tried Podnas. And we make food so good, or we make barbecue so good that, you know, it's like a whole new world to them. And everybody can find something that they like. And we make it easy, we make it quick, we make it for numbers of people, not just an individual wanting a single plate, but also a family of 3 to 5, a 5 to 7. You get everything you need with it, and you just pick it up and take it home and open it up and serve it. Makes things real easy for the family as well. Sometimes people will come to the drive-thru and say, I want a party pack for 50. And we get it. We may have to get them to pull up and wait a minute or two, but we do it. We're that fast. For large corporate events, we come out to your location or wherever you're going to have your function, and we set up a buffet line very similar to what we have in the store, and we basically replenish everything, and the employees love it because they get what they want, and they serve themselves. We may sometimes cut the meat and put the meat on a plate, and then they pick up the side orders that they want. But again, it's a very, very fast way to serve 400, 500, 600 people. If people don't know every time they come in what they're going to get, whether or not it's going to be good or bad, they don't come in. You have to think about your customer first and what they want, and cater or deliver to them what they want. And if you have them in mind every time you make a decision as to what you have or don't have, or how you, the ingredients you put in this item and you don't put in that item, all these things come from the customer, and the customer tells you. And the way our operation is set up, believe me, we're looking at every customer every day, and if something's not good or they don't like something, they tell you. If they like something, they tell you. So we get immediate feedback. We don't have to take a survey. We can tell you pretty quickly what is good and what is not good. In order to succeed and maintain, you have to have quality control, and that's something that can only come from a lot of being there, you know, a lot of inspecting the food, tasting the food, watching how it's being prepared. All these things that go into making barbecue, they have to be maintained, and the whole culture is about maintaining these recipes and these procedures and the way we do it. And the fact that Podnas is the best, Louisiana's best barbecue, didn't just happen overnight. And the only way we've been able to maintain that reputation is to do all these things that I'm talking about. We have 2 locations in Baton Rouge. We have the original location in Baton Rouge is located on Florida Boulevard, right there at the corner of Donmore and Florida. Then the other location is located on Sherwood Forest, just south of I-12. If anyone wants to take a good look at our menu, they can go to our website, which is Podnuhs, P-O-D-N-U-H-S, BatonRouge.com. We've got all our menus, got pictures of the building, pictures of the food. You can get a good grasp for the price and what it looks like.
When we come back on Across Louisiana, stick around because we'll get the scoop on this year's edition of the Providence Corporate Cup. Don't miss it.